Needs no introduction. Journey, Open Arms, CVT Guitar Lesson for Jason. Tuning is standard for this, and Jason, you wanted the piano transcribed to guitar. Right up my alley. I love it when this happens, and it did. So I went for, you know, kind of the classical or finger picking style, and sounds great. You're gonna have fun with this. It's based out of D for our first chord, so go 2G and 5B. This will get you started. It's a hold, so check it out. We're gonna go G-D, I'm gonna go index thumb, and then 5B, I'm gonna hit that with the middle, the G, so we have, then back to the open D. So kind of barring here, right, with the index. So I'm gonna go 2E, 3B, and then open D, 2G. Play that together, it's... So we gotta get the pinky out of the way, right? So A/C sharp, go 4A. Follow the fingering in your tabs too on this, because it's set up for you already. Bar the 2nd fret, D and G, and we're gonna need the 5 on the B as well. But you can drop that in after. Go 4A, 2G together. So thumb index for me, and then thumb on the 2D. Middle will handle the 5B. We have, and then a 2B. Dang it. And then a B minor with a G bass. We're gonna go 3E, 4G, and 3B. Thumb, index, middle, E, G, and B. And then an open D. And then open G and B played together. B minor, go, just bar everything 2nd fret, A string all the way down. It's going to probably be more comfortable for you. 4D, 3rd finger, and we're going to have, we'll do A, G, and B, or A, B, and high E, thumb, index, middle, pluck those, and then the 4th fret off the D string I'll do with my thumb. And then 2B, just lift your middle finger off, right? So back to the 3B. Open A, and do whatever fingering you want on this. It's an A major chord, so we need the 2nd fret, D, G, and B. I opted for 2, 1, and 3 on the fingers. And I'm going A, B, and E again. And then the D string 2nd fret. And then the G and B together on the 2nd fret, so it's, and then rest, and then another G 2nd fret. So 3rd finger, or 1st finger, bar the 3rd fret, everything on all the strings there, and we're doing a G major bar chord, 5A, 5D, and 4G. We're gonna handle the E, the G, and the B at the same time. And then it's a straight picking arpeggio from there. From there, go A, D, G, B, E. So, and then pinky, we're going to grab the 5 on the high E, and then play it descending, starting on the 3E. 3B rest, 4G rest. So it sounds like this. Slow down on the B and the G. Then you start it over. It's 3 times. Oops. Oops. Or you can hammer it. If you want. Anyways, 3 of those, and then we sailed on together. That's going to be 44 seconds in, section 2. We're going to go with E minor, 7th fret on the A string, just bar all of it all the way down, and go 9G, 8B. Probably will set you up easier if you do it that way. And we'll go. So the E, the G, and the B together, short rest, and then GB together, followed by the A string, 7th fret, twice. So let's do it a little louder. And do that 2 times. B minor, just bar everything on the 7th fret and go 9D, and same thing on the strings. But check it out, second time no star, so you'll go. I didn't put the star, dang it. Which I'm going to right now. How the heck did I miss that? But that'll basically be the last 7th fret G and B, followed by the 9th fret D string is all. You know what I mean? So we have, and then add the 9E, just so we have our bass note. Okay. Then go to this. 5th fret A, and then 7th fret barred on the D, G, and B. It'll be a dang it. We'll get that right. Literally just finished tabbing this. So if we're going to our D chord, we're going to go A with the thumb, G with the index, B with the middle finger. We're going to pluck those together, kind of to follow that consistency of our pick pattern, and then GB together followed by the D string, and that's all 7th fret stuff, right? So we have twice, back and forth on that. So to an A major, I would just bar it, 2nd fret D, G, and B, do the exact same thing. So we have, and then I love this part, 3rd fret, let's see, and you can experiment whether you want to start with your middle or 3rd. I wrote it as the middle, but now I just felt it with the 3rd. But either way, 3 on the low E, open G and B, hit that together, and then do G and B together, followed by the 3rd fret on the low E twice. So bar the 2nd fret G and B, keep this on the 3rd fret low E string, do the same thing. That's an A with a G bass. So, and then 3rd fret 1st finger on the low E string, 4 G and 3 B. Hit those together and then separate them. G and B together followed by the E string twice. So it's, so we have five, 5 on the A and D barred, 7 G, 8 B. Just strum it. And that's a G with a D bass. And then the chorus, section 3, a minute 2 in, is going to be this. So 5A pinky, and then the 2nd fret on the G, B, and E, just bar it, and middle finger 3B. That'll set you up for this. So A, B, and high E together, then the B and E together, followed by the 2G again, and do all of that twice. So it's this F sharp minor, bar everything, fret 2, and go 5 on the B string, 4 on the D string. Pluck the E, G, and B together, and then have our short rest, and then the GB followed by the the D string twice. Yeah, so keep the 2s barred, but we need to go over to add a 3B and a 4D and do the same thing. So this can stay down. You just got to move the pinky to the middle finger, right? So, and then top of page 3, go. It's a G major chord, 3E, 3B, and 3E. We're gonna hit those together. So together, and then E and B together, followed by open G 2 times. Again, this part's crazy. 1st fret A, pinky barred, 3rd fret on the E and B string, and the G, and we'll go. I added a little finesse in there, but it's a play off one of the deep synthesizer or keyboard notes. So A, B, and E together, and then E and B together followed by the G string twice, so it's 1B, slide to 3. I'll just pluck that with the index. Short rest. 1, hammer 3, pull 1 to 3G. So and then you start it over. Oops. It's all repeat stuff so far. And then no star. So what you'll end up doing, instead of playing that B flat, you're going to do this. It'll be... How's that for a chord? 3A, 3D, 3G, 3B, and open high E. One of the beauty of transcribing, Jason, the guitar to, or piano to guitar, is the voicings can be almost foreign to guitar, you know, on the norm, unless you're used to doing this stuff. But it's a lot of fun. That's why I love doing it. Open ons, you know, we're leading to that. Series of repeats till you get to the end of the song. And this is cool too. 2 minutes 57 seconds in, we got this alternating bass note thing happening. It'll go. Oops. And then hold on here. Oops. Oops. Open D on the end. So, the start of it's the same as the beginning of the song, right? So we have follow these fingerings, middle 2G, 3rd finger 3A, and go G to A, and then open high E, and then G to A, 2 high E with the index, pinky 3B, A to G. So you have, how's that for a chord? So D with the B bass. So go 2G, middle finger, 2A, 1st finger, open high E, go to the G, to the A,